The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, good morning. This is Ryan from the National Weather Service in Wakefield. We'll get started with the briefing this morning, looking at the week ahead. Some clearing skies out there today, cooler and drier than we've seen the last few days. We do have another storm system that approaches tomorrow into Wednesday, with the chance for some generally light rain showers over a few different rounds. It's possible we could see a rumble of thunder or two, especially across the south and southeast portion of the Wakefield area. We're not expecting any severe weather to go along with that. Stronger cold front does come through Wednesday night. It'll be much cooler for the end of the week and into the weekend. We do have moderate drought over portions of the area, with some areas looking a little bit better than that. As far as the marine weather goes, generally benign conditions are expected today through Wednesday. We could see a brief period of small craft conditions and southerly flow on Tuesday night, and then as the cold front comes through Wednesday and through the latter half of the week, small craft advisories are likely during that period. So we can see high pressure over the area today, and as that migrates offshore tomorrow, we start to bring some moisture back into the area, bringing those showers, potentially a rumble of thunder or two, to the area Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then we get the front through here, certainly by Thanksgiving, with much cooler conditions expected, and that lingers into Friday as well. Storm Prediction Center has not outlined any severe risk areas, but does have most of the area in general thunder on Tuesday and Wednesday, and that's just for the limited instability that we have along that cold front as it comes through. Timing for the rainfall that we're expecting Tuesday into Wednesday is really going to be, say, from mid to late afternoon Tuesday, certainly into the evening and overnight period, and mostly getting out of here by the second half of Wednesday, maybe lingering a little bit longer along the coast there. But overall, it looks like Tuesday evening into early Wednesday time. And overall totals not expected to be drought busters by any means. Say a quarter to a half inch. Local areas could receive maybe up to 3/4 of an inch if we do get some convective elements in there. Whether or not we actually see any thunder out of it, but some places could do a little better. Overall rainfall, similar to what the last slide showed, generally a quarter to a half inch expected across the area. Let's a quick look at temperatures. Fairly mild as we get on to the day on Tuesday and that southerly flow. Same thing Wednesday ahead of that cold front, and then Thursday and into the weekend will cool off significantly with most areas generally in the 40s to maybe low 50s, and we do see a slow warm up as we get into the end of the weekend. Overnight lows will be pretty cold Friday morning and Saturday morning, with a lot of places into the 20s, maybe mid-20s in a few spots. Even low 20s are possible in some of the typically cooler outlying areas. Looking ahead to the rest of the forecast, 8 to 14 day outlook, generally going to be cool across the central part of the country, with warmer conditions for us here in the southeast and mid-Atlantic, and near to slightly above normal precipitation chances through that period. Like I mentioned, the drought outlook has been updated. We do have a small portion of, say, in Louisa County there that's into D2, with D1 mainly across the Piedmont into the eastern shore and portions of northeast North Carolina, with some parts of the area, say from the Tri-Cities down towards Norfolk, not in any kind of. Marine-wise, really don't have a whole lot of threats for today. This here is for Tuesday. That's going to be the chance for some marginal small craft conditions and southerly flow ahead of the front. And then as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, more solid small craft. Looking at wind gusts through 72 hours, this is mostly going to be for the Wednesday period as far as the higher end gusts here. And as we get into Thursday and Friday, we could see winds out of the northwest, approaching gale conditions, but I believe our probabilities here for gales are quite low this time. Waves should follow suit. We do have a chance for small craft type waves, 4 to 5 feet, in the late Tuesday, early Wednesday timeframe, but it looks like probably Thursday and Friday is when the waves in the bay and seas offshore. Significant waves, generally 4 to 5 feet offshore, 3 to 4 in the bay, and the occasional wave height maybe getting as high as 5 feet in the bay and 6 to 7 feet offshore. That's all I have for the weather this week. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I can take any questions. Not seeing any questions or comments. Everybody have a good day.